Okay, now let's try something a little different. Let's go for the classic lineup. Yeah, so this is Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer. Mercer, of course, this time. Champion Assault Rifle, Code Orange, sorry. I think Code Red would have been better. Gonna have the Blizzard Pistol for Yumiko. Sasha's got the classic 7mm Harrier. Let's just dive in. Okay, tricky one. I've got to remember that we don't have to be cuddled up next to each other. All we got to do is shoot stuff. That is how we get our charge points. It's funny. It's a little different when you switch from using Connie. You kind of forget that you've got a bit more freedom of movement. People have said, well, who's the best leader? Is it Connie or Sasha? They've done a pretty good job of making it so they actually play quite differently. It's so tempting to say Connie because of that damage boost that you get, but the fact is you can have your guys spread out, you can move them wherever you want, as you know, if you have Sasha as the leader. Metalheads, big, scary, nasty walker types, but the fact is you can stun them, you can cripple them. You know, tanks, spikies, they're immune to that kind of stuff, but metalheads, they can succumb to it. Can we get you cooking? Yes, we can. So we're a little bit surrounded. I've got to remember as well that actually it's a bonus attack, so that's something that's really, really nice about that Code Orange. I've been missing out on some attacks because I've been using my charge and then not following up, but it is actually something that you can do. Right, I think we've got to clear these guys. I think we need to kind of get out of there. Let's get Sasha just out of the way because there's still scary stuff there. We're making slow progress here. Kind of want you there. Wipe those guys out. Get them. Thought we'd finish them off, but we didn't. Okay, the exit is open. That's very good news. And this is one of those ones, the first couple of battles that we had, we just breezed through them. They didn't take too long at all. This one's definitely taking a bit more time. That's fine. Let's see. So, yeah, I think we've definitely sort of thinned the ranks a little bit, a lot. I want to start making some progress. We're not rushing it or anything. We're going to keep a close eye on our friend Mr. Goo over there. I think what we could do, let's just make it so that a metalhead isn't going to be a problem. We could have said, oh well, you know, we don't have to spend our cookies and charge points on him. He's a potential nuisance. He could be a risk to us, so let's just take him out of the equation, essentially. Move Yumiko out, get that extra shot with Mercer, and I think that that's one of the best things is that we get those double taps. So yeah, the Obliterator can, you know, you can essentially shoot around corners quite easily with its blast, all of that kind of stuff. There are some advantages to, yeah, there are definitely some advantages to this Code Orange Champion Assault Rifle. It's good. It is good. Okay, how about we start on 20A then? We've got the toughest levels in the entirety of the Guild Wars taken care of. And of course that's what you do. If you're a confident player, take those big tough missions. Less confident players can do things like the survivor battles. They can still contribute meaningfully to the effort, but there's no point trying to force somebody who can't handle it into taking on the toughest, you know, missions in the entire, you know, sort of Guild War. It's just, oh, you can't take on level 50 walkers. I mean, at this point, because I've been playing this for a good couple of years, this isn't actually that tricky. Getting into the very last levels of weekly challenge, yes. This, not so much, although, you know, you never want to get too complacent. You can still come a cropper. It's definitely happened. Ooh. The Code Orange rifle is just exceptional if you've got a way to get lots and lots of charge points. Getting lots and lots of charge points, of course, is the key to you know, playing at a very high level anyway. You have to be making strikes with charge attacks to get the effects from the charge attack and also the extra damage. If you don't have either of those things, if you're just relying on normal attacks, you're probably not getting too far. Obviously, if you can get critical strikes with your non-charge attacks, that's great. It's just that the chances of getting those is very low when the walkers are at a very high level. You can't rely on getting critical attacks, no matter what you do. It doesn't matter how much you increase the chance of it happening, it's just, there's always a very slender chance of it happening. So, charge points. Charge points are key. And you can see how having this kind of rifle with this huge range, with massive wide arc, you can see why it's quite easy to start harvesting charge points. Use somebody like Sasha, you're guaranteed almost to be landing body shots. Okay, let's just work our way back. Kill walkers and exit. I think we'll mix it up again. We'll put Connie in charge. How about this little combo? I was going to swap Yumiko out for somebody. Let's see what our daily challenges are. Defend the camp, complete missions with Merle. Ugh, we're not going to be bringing Merle along, I can tell you that. Let's give this little combo a try. Maybe after this we try Outlaw Negan. Could be fun. Okay. Gotta remember that it cripples. Gotta remember that this beautiful weapon cripples targets. Let's stay here. Yes, we're not all completely crunched up together, which we want to be, but... Oh, you know what? I really thought that Yumiko was going to be able... Sorry, Connie was going to be able to take those walkers out. Guess not. Fine. Let's just do this. Do this. Yeah, I figured our defensive shooting or a defensive stab from Connie would just finish off that walker. He was severely weakened anyway. I think the goo deserves that. Some little random walker gets the brunt of a cookie-powered attack as well. Nice. Oh dear. Okay, so we've got a tank there. He might well get Yumiko. Don't particularly want him to. Okay, good. She managed to interrupt him. Her defensive strike managed to stop him in his tracks. Scary moment. But now we've got him exactly where we want him. Okay, well you guys are flipping nuisance, aren't you? Let's go here. Slight graphical glitch. Sometimes Connie seems to do stuff, even if you're not doing stuff. She seems to sort of shoot or whatever when you've just moved, or it's just a slight graphical quirk. Not a huge problem. God, I've got to remember just how many targets we can attack at once and from what range. It's crazy. I might tempted to swiftly swap something else out. I don't think that we need that small blast from Yumiko on the Blizzard pistol, because we got such a huge, massive spread basically on the Code Orange assault rifle. So maybe what Yumiko could bring to the table is a bit of literal firepower. I think she looks fantastic with the Saviour's handgun as well. Let's give this a try. Are we risking it? A little bit, because him and him could be in range. Oh, I suppose we could have crippled both of them. That wouldn't have been that much of a risk, to be fair. Connie, at this point, is essentially a ranged character. She's pretty much always going to be charged, so... yeah, let's just stay back a little bit, no rush. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good use of your talents, I would say. Yes, we can sort of free aim that extra attack. That's kind of nice. So you don't have to be targeting an actual enemy. You can just aim it at the ground somewhere, as long as it's within range and line of sight. Kill the tough walker. Well, there's the tough walker right there. He has that slight halo around the icon. So he's our guy. Probably thinks it makes him look big and tough. All it's done is put a target on his head. It would be nice to get that spiky on fire. So fed up with these walkers acting like they don't want to be immolated. Okay, so target's going to die anyway, but let's get the kill so that we get the XP. Basically, if he just collapses because he's on fire, then we don't get a bonus for it. And there we go. Now what I was thinking of is, obviously I'm streaming this, I'm probably going to split the videos up into sort of smaller videos like I had been doing. I think that works a little bit better. So this might well be the end of the second video for this Guild War. If so, thank you very much for watching. Catch you on the